Alright, so what's up guys? Today's video is going to be on how to change your oil on your Honda XR70 or CRF70. Here I have my beloved 2004 CRF70 pit bike. Now, this bike hasn't had an oil change in a while, and I figured I'd make a how-to video for all you guys that might not know how to do it. It's extremely simple, cost-effective and cheap. And you're going to need a couple tools over here. Okay, in order to change the oil on your XR or CRF70, you're going to need some stuff. You're going to need some wrenches or some socket, like a socket set or something. I believe it is a 18mm wrench or a 17. Now, obviously, I could put them on the bike and find out, but the drain plug on mine has hit a couple rocks. And the outside has been hit a couple times, so the wrenches won't fit right. So whatever fits decently, use that. You will need replacement oil. I usually use SAE 10W40. You got to get the good stuff, the Super Tech. I would not recommend running this stuff. This is just a beater for me, so I just put Super Tech in it. It does the job. You're also going to need something to drain your dirty oil into. You're supposed to use a drain pan, but I'm going to be using a one of these coffee containers. They work good for what I need them to do, and I save them, and then I take them and have all the oil recycled. So what I usually do is pop the cap off this marker. Hopefully it works, and write oil. NG. NG stands for no good. So now that we have that all marked up, now that we know when we leave it somewhere that it's dirty oil, not coffee, and at the end you will need a funnel to put oil in your bike. So first off, on the right side of the motor, the kickstart side of the motor, you're gonna look underneath it. Now, my bike does not have a skid plate. Your 70 might have a skid plate. If it has a skid plate, you're going to want to take it off. There's one bolt underneath here. Well, there's actually two. There's one here on the shifter side of the motor, and then one on the kickstart side of the motor. You're going to want to go to the kickstart side of the motor and pull this plug. So first off, you're going to want to grab your oil pan or your coffee container or whatever you're using, put it underneath. Alright, and then I am going to use a 18mm wrench to crack that drain bolt open. Now, a couple things I also recommend: let the bike warm up for like a couple minutes before you drain the oil. It gets the oil hot and lets it drain easier. And also, I would recommend cracking open the dipstick, so then air could flow through, and it'll drain faster. So you're not sitting here all day. Yeah, that oil is black. Also, check your oil every time you ride. Trust me, it's worth it. Sometimes I wish I would have done it. Okay, so it is in fact a 17mm wrench. Now you're just gonna want to tug on it. See if I can do this one-handed. Oh, wow, that's really on there. All right, I'll get back to you guys once I have it cracked open. All right, so I got it loosened up. You're gonna want to understand that it's on the bottom of the motor, the drain bolt. So you're gonna want to actually push it, like, in order to loosen it, you're gonna want to tighten it. All right, hopefully that makes sense, because I didn't do that because I'm a moron. Slammed my thumb pretty good. So once you do that, slowly take the drain bolt out. Make sure you have your drain pan or your coffee container ready. Slowly unscrew it. Don't want to do this when the bike is flaming hot, because then the oil will scorch your hand. Slowly take the drain plug out. I'm not trying to dump it in the... One more. There you go. Wasn't trying to get it in the pan with a coffee container, but you see there, all the oil's draining. That is pure black. Definitely needed to be changed. Put your drain plug somewhere where you won't lose it on that little lid. I won't lose it there. And yeah, just let the oil drain. Maybe slosh the bike around. Give it a couple hand kicks. Like this. Put your hand on it. Get all the oil out. See? Get all the oil out. Also, make sure you have a rag on standby, because you're gonna have to check your oil once you fill it back up. And if you get shit on your hands, you're gonna want to get that off. All right, let's see if the oil's almost done draining. I'm sitting on the bike, so it drains a little better. Looks about done to me. Kickstand still up. There we go. All right, so that's about done. I was quick. See, if you probably wouldn't have warmed the bike up. Actually, there's a little more in there. If you wouldn't have warmed the bike up, it'd still be dripping out. Oh yeah, lean it over on its side. All right. All right, you got all the oil drained out. Once you do that, you're gonna want to grab your drain bolt. I personally just like wiping it off so I can get oil all over my hands, or it lessens the fact of me getting oil on my hands. And you're gonna want to screw it back in. Don't make sure you don't cross thread it or dunk it back in the oil drain or whatever, the coffee container or drain pan. Yeah, that bolt's pretty chromied up. I'll have to get a new one eventually. All right, so once that's on there, take your 17 millimeter wrench, put it on there, and you want to tighten it up. Don't tighten it up too much, you'll strip that drain bolt right out. Drain plug, drain bolt, whatever you want to call it. Right there's good. So yeah, a couple turns, it's all in there, good lock, and it's not gonna drip, drain, nothing. Get your oil out of the way so you don't make a mess. Take your nice fancy lid that you made, put that on there. There you go. So now you're gonna wanna put oil in the bike. Now I'm not sure how much oil actually goes in this bike. I've only changed the oil, I believe, in this bike twice, and I've had it a year and a half. So that's pretty crummy. Yeah, there's no oil on the dipstick whatsoever. Alright, so what I'm gonna recommend is put a half quart in and then check it. So put your funnel in, grab your, good old Super Tech, crack that thing open, put some oil in it. See if we can do this one-handed. Actually, here we go. Just like that, crack her open. The cap where you won't lose it, just in case you still need it. Oh wow, that's a real nice job we got going there. Yep, that's real fancy. All right, start dumping it in. Look at that, nice clean oil and a nice dirty funnel. Shit happens. All right, let's check. This was almost full. And we're almost at half a quart. We'll do a little more. All right. Let that drain down. Yeah, we'll wait a second. All right, you're gonna want to take your dipstick. Make sure the O-ring is all the way at the top. These Hondas are known for leaking if you don't have that O-ring. Clean it off. Clean your dipstick off. I would recommend holding the bike straight up and down to wherever you're satisfied. Pull the dipstick, check it. We're only halfway up. So I believe it takes about a quart. Dip it in again. You do not want to screw it in, by the way. Do not screw it in. Yeah, we're getting there, a little bit more. I'll put the rest in. So I'd say about a quart. You don't want to put that in. Make sure you let it drain down. If not, you're gonna have a problem. You don't want to put too much oil in, because you will blow the seals out of the motor. Too much oil is worse than not enough oil, in my opinion. All right. Let that drip down and I'll check it. All right, you guys, so about 3/4 of a quart, and that'll get you full. All right, you guys, so we're gonna put this back in your dipstick, start it up, let it run for a minute, and then check it again. You don't want to run it too long because there might not be enough oil in it, because since I leaned it over on its side, there's all the crevices and whatever, there's not oil in there no more. So you're just gonna want to let it run for about 30 seconds, 10, whatever you're satisfied with. All right, I'd say that was about, I don't know, 10-15 seconds maybe. Take the dipstick out. Ugh, dang, they tighten up so hard. Holy crap. All right, wipe it off on your rag. Dip it in. Hold on. Make sure your bike is straight up and down. Yeah, that makes a big difference doing that, because if you don't, look, dip it in, there's barely any oil on the stick. Put the bike up and down like that, put it back over, and now pull the stick out, and there's almost oil all the way up to the line. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. If I missed something, please let me know. You know, I'm not a professional at this or anything. I'm just trying to help people out, trying to save money, because you know, you don't want to take your dirt bike to a shop to have the oil changed. It's so easy, especially on these little bikes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.